Okay, the Gauntlet match is up next, and I will explain to you the order, the first and second entrant. So the winner of this match will face Brian Cage. The winner of this match that faces Brian Cage, and the winner of that match will face Dean Lennox. And then after that, the same rinse and repeat, and you will face the champion last. There are 5 entries. Eddie Kingston drew first. Darby Allin drew second. Brian Cage drew third. Dean Lennox drew fourth, and Ricky Alexander, having champion's advantage, chose fifth out of the three spots he had to choose, which was second, third, and fifth, which he had no idea what it was going to be about. But he got lucky. That's all I'm saying. Now here we go. Eddie Kingston, Darby Allin to kick us off in the Gauntlet match. Here we go. The Iron Bullet Championship is up for stakes. These two men, one of these two men will face off against Brian Cage in the next round. And look at that overhead suplex from Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston and Darby Allin are the underdogs to win this. Dean Lennox drew fourth. He has the best chance of winning against the champion so far. Brian Cage, though, is an absolute menace. And there's Snapmare. And look at this. This match is a bit topsy-turvy. Eddie Kingston was dominating at first, and now it's Darby Allin. Darby Allin, some knees to the midsection. Oh, and here comes Eddie Kingston there with a bit of a hit to the back of the head. Beautiful way to turn this match around. Can he turn it around is the question. He gain back his dominance or not. Shot to the midsection. Eddie Kingston's going to bail out now. Oh, and now the action is taken to the outside. By the way, there's no disqualifications. You can bring out weapons, and you could get pins from outside of the arena. This is a false count anywhere gauntlet. There's no rules. You could pin the guy on the stage if you wanted to. Eddie Kingston's just dominating on the outside. Oh, wait, no, not this. Oh, my days. What a German suplex onto the apron. And now the Mad King was looking for that spinning backhand. Didn't work out for him. He could still pull it off. Back scratch. Eddie, oh no, not again. Oh no. But Darby Allin is known for taking some very, really painful spots in his career. Eddie Kingston needs to make advantage of this. And the spinning backhand, he needs it right now. Spinning backhand from Eddie Kingston. Yo, Kingston can pin him, and he's not going to choose to pin him now. Mad King. Oh. Sorry, technical difficulties. Oh, Mad King Eddie Kingston. Counter! The back fist was the backhand was countered by Darby Allin. Darby Allin's gonna pin him outside. And Darby Allin's moving on in the gauntlet. You're back. And now Brian Cage enters the gauntlet. And his opponent, Brian Cage, is coming to the ring now. The number 3 entrant out of 5 in this gauntlet match. And here we go. Darby Allin, Brian Cage. In the gauntlet match, round 2 has begun. There's a total of 4 rounds, 5 superstars, 2 at a time. The winner of the 3rd match, obviously the 3rd round, will face in the last round the champion for the championship. A double spinning roundhouse kick there from Brian Cage. Brian Cage is probably the favorite to win this entire thing, besides Ricky Alexander himself. Arm drag Darby Allin. Uh-oh. Darby Allin turns him around. Here it comes. And now combo there from Brian Cage. Brian Cage punch to the back. Brian Cage just dominating right now. Darby Allin was, and now it's him. And now Darby Allin getting his hand back in the game. Darby Allin trying to throw his opponent, but didn't really work in his favor. And now an Irish whip there. Clothesline. Brian Cage currently dominating his opponent. Oh, Darby Allin with a Canadian Destroyer. Might be looking to end things right now. Oh my god, the flown over stunner. Covered by Allin. And Darby Allin surprisingly beats Brian Cage. Dean Lennox has to have something up his sleeve to beat this man right here. Here comes Dean Lennox himself at the number 4 spot. The winner of this round will face Ricky Alexander for the Iron Bullet Championship next. Here we go, Lennox, Allin. Here we go. Already starting off strong. Allin has beaten Brian Cage, and Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston was the first entrant. Darby Allin came second. And Darby Allin is just beating the hell out of every single one of these guys. He's like, you throw them, I'll beat them. And as we saw tonight, Javon Evans became the new UAEW Universal Champion by defeating Malachi Black in a match, and Mark Connors did retain his time championship against Ultimo Owens in an open challenge, and Ruby Soho. Riho lost the TBS championship to Mercedes Moné. And Lennox now gaining control of this match. That boy bounce. Dean Lennox, though, is the underdog besides Allin. This is a pretty even matchup here. One's a high flyer, the other one's just a brawler. But they're both not people you would root for in a case where Brian Cage and Eddie Kingston are in a match. In a Gauntlet match, yeah. Especially since Darby Allin did beat both of them clean. This is probably a rivalry. Lennox and Allin, this could be a potential rivalry in the future that I see happening. Especially with the likes of... Let's just admire the effort of Cage and Kingston that tried their best to beat Allin. But Eddie Kingston was so close, but didn't go for the pin in time, and ended up getting his back, spinning back fist countered, and getting pinned. And now Dean Lennox calling him out right now. Drop kick there from Darby Allin. Probably Darby Allin right now is the favorite to win this entire thing. I haven't seen Darby Allin be a champion since a year of almost above a year ago when he was AEW World Champion before All Out 2024 at UAEW, and he lost it to the Ultimate Warrior. Dean Lennox in a bit of trouble. He's waiting for a moment. Dean Lennox is gaining control of this matchup. Oh, Dean Lennox. He's fired up. You know what time it is. It's time for that. Lennoxer. The Lennoxer is coming right now. This might be the end. The Lennoxer. The finish. Cover. This is it. There's no way Darby kicks out of this. He's taking too much punishment. There you go. Dean Lennox. Ricky Alexander is the final round of this of this gauntlet. And finally, the Iron Bullet champion has arrived in the gauntlet match, the last entrant. Here we go. Alexander Lennox in the last battle of this time. The title is now either guaranteed to retain or it's not guaranteed anymore to have a new champion. Or was never guaranteed to have a new champion in the first place unless Ricky Alexander drew like second and lost. Ricky Alexander making quick work of the number 4 entrant. It was obvious that Dean Lennox had the best chance at being the one to challenge for the championship in the gauntlet. But he's getting his ass whooped right now by Ricky Alexander. Yeah, and especially Ricky Alexander, 28-2. The only person to ever beat him was Mark Connors twice. Once to decide a stipulation for their championship match at SummerSlam for the inaugural time championship, and the other time was for the time championship in a ladder match. Yeah, and Ricky Alexander, to this day, there's only one man that has pinned him in the world, and that is Mark Connors. Ricky Alexander, over 100 days as Iron Bullet champion, defeated Andrade to become the new one, and ever since then he's been dominating. Yeah. And it's clear now he's dominating against Dean Lennox. Dean Lennox can't really do anything. Here we go. Sling Blade there from. And now, the knee of dirt! The dirt tracer! The dirt tracker has just been hit, and Lennox is out cold. And that's going to be it. The champ retains. Wow. And still, champ